Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. X positive 1 over x square 93, x positive 2 equals to a over x 91 positive b over x 92. The equation above is true for all values of x except 1 and 2, where a and b are constants. What is the value of a? Okay, here to find the values to find the value of the constant a, what we have to do is we can try to simplify the given equation. That is, we have to get rid of the denominators we have over here. Once we get rid of the denominators, we have a polynomial on the left side and polynomial on the right side, then we can compare the like terms and we'll have a chance to get the value of a. Okay, so let me take the given equation as it is. That is x positive 1 divided by x square negative 3x positive 2 equals to a divided by x negative 1 positive b divided by x negative 2. Okay, here to get rid of the three denominators, we should be trying to get the common divisor for all the three fractions. So for that, we have to get the factor form of this quadratic expression. Okay, here to get the factor form of this quadratic expression, we have to multiply the constant of positive 2 over here by the coefficient of x square, that is 1. When I multiply this positive 2 by 1, still I'm getting positive 2. Now we have to get two factors over here so that the product of the two factors equals to positive 2 and the sum of the two factors equals to the coefficient of x, that is negative 3. I think negative 2 and negative 1 will work. When I multiply them, I'm getting positive 2, and also when I add them, I'm getting the coefficient of x, that is negative 3. Further, we have to divide both these factors by the coefficient of x square, that is 1. Even when I divide them by 1, still I'm getting negative 2 and negative 1. So now to get the two factors of this quadratic expression, we have to take x over here and here. So that is the two factors of this quadratic expression are x negative 2 and x negative 1. Okay, here on the right side we can write this stuff for a over x negative 1 positive b over x negative 2. Okay, here whatever denominators we have over here, they are being as factors for this quadratic expression. Now we can multiply both sides of this equation by the product of these two linear factors x 92 x 91. Then I will be able to get rid of this one and this one. Then there will be no fraction in this equation. Okay, now let me multiply both sides of this equation by the product of these two linear factors x 92 times x negative 1. That is times x positive 1 divided by x negative 2 times x negative 1. On the right side also, let me multiply by the same product, that is x negative 2 times x negative 1 times a over x negative 1 positive b over x negative 2. Okay, here this x negative 2 times x negative 1, x negative 2 times x negative 1 will cancel out. Okay, now let me erase the stuff over here. Now what we have to do is we have to write the stuff on the left side as it is, that is x positive 1. On the right side, we can distribute this one to this and this. Then I'm getting x negative 2 times x negative 1 times a divided by x negative 1. So the same here, that is x negative 2 times x negative 1 times b over x negative 2. Okay, here x negative 2 and x negative 1 will cancel out. X negative 2, x negative 2 will cancel out. I'm getting x positive 1 equals to x negative 2 times a positive x negative 1 times b. Okay, here x positive 1 equals to, we can distribute this a to this x and negative 2. When I do so, I'm getting ax and negative 2a. And here also we can distribute, then we get bx negative b. Okay, x positive 1 equals to, we can write the x terms together. That is ax positive bx negative 2a negative b. X positive 1 equals to, now we can factor x out from these two terms. When I do so, I am getting a positive b times x negative 2a negative b. Okay, here we have a linear expression on the left side. On the right side also we have a linear expression. Since these two linear expressions are equal, the coefficient of x on the left side, the coefficient of x on the right side must be equal. The constant on the left side, the constant on the right side must be equal. So the coefficient of x on the left side is just 1 and the coefficient of x on the right side is a positive b. The constant on the left side is just 1. The constant on the right side is negative 2a negative b. Okay, our aim is to find the value of a. So what we can do is we can solve for b in terms of a in this equation. So for that we have to subtract a from both sides. When I do so, I am getting 1 negative a equals to b. Okay, here I got the value of b in terms of a, that is 1 negative a. We can plug in this 1 negative a for b over here. Then I'm getting 1 equals to negative 2a, negative of 1 negative a. Then I'm getting 1 equals to negative 2a. Now what we can do is we can distribute this negative sign to this 1 and negative a. Then I'm getting negative 1 positive a. So 1 equals to, when I combine this negative a, 2a and positive a, I'm getting negative a, negative 1. Okay, now let's add 1 to both sides. When I do so, this negative 1 positive 1 will cancel. I'm getting 2 equals to negative a. Now what we can do is we can multiply both sides of this equation by negative 1 to get rid of the negative sign we have in front of a. Okay, when I multiply this 2 by negative 1, I am getting negative 2. When I multiply this negative a by negative 1, I am getting positive a. Okay, here I got the value of the constant a, that is negative 2. We find negative 2 in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.